last comedian in this section. Get the ripple going again, please, okay? He's still a student at Lincolnshire University. He works on advertising on his course. Please welcome on stage, the wild and crazy, before the intro, Mr. Joe Lovett.
Hello. So, as you've heard, my name is Joe Lovett. And before you ask, no I bloody don't! That name has been the bane of my life. From a young child, I was tormented. Oh, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, Joe's loving it. Oh, do you love this, Joe? Oh, Joe loves tits. I do, but in hindsight, he was a strange head teacher. And in all fairness, my name is quite ironic, because I was a miserable little twerp. But you can't blame me. I had a really complicated family. I mean, some people have half-sisters and complex families, but mine goes beyond that. I have like quarter sisters and eighth sisters. It's just beyond belief. I mean, my family are so, the word that I can't remember, dysfunctional that even Jeremy Kyle rejected us. So, but once again, you can't blame us. We are from Essex. I am an Essex lad. But I like to think I'm not your typical Essex lad. I don't have a fake tan. I don't even have a vajazzle. And to be honest, I very rarely say, shut up. But I suppose I did have a kid at the age of 15. Swings and roundabouts. If you want Essex though, who you got to talk to? She's a big part of my family. She's my stepmother. She is what you would call a typical Essex MILF. I'm sure you all know what a MILF is. If you don't, it's a mother I would like to F word. She's had breast. Just to clarify, I don't find her attractive. I've just been told. That would be a bit weird. So let's just say she's had breast enlargements, and one of the most defining features about her is she is a fitness instructor, or in real life, she's a pole dancer. So don't get me wrong. I really do respect my stepmother, and she's a big influence on my life. But it's only when she gets a 14-year-old to come into her house and teaches them to seductively slide up and down a pole for fitness reasons that she starts to lose my respect. Especially when that person's me. But it gets worse. Oh, it gets worse. Guess where the pole was? It was kept in the lounge. This is all a true story. I'm not. You can ask any of my friends here. But the pole was in the lounge, and so she would practice. And when people came round, she would practice. No wonder my house was the place to be. Not to mention that, and I come from a place in Essex called Braintree. There's not much else to do in Braintree apart from come and perv on my stepmum. If I could describe Braintree for you, how could I describe it? I got it. Guantanamo Bay for chavs. It's a place where you go to die. And very few people escape. I'm luckily one of them. There's nothing to do there. There's the most ironically, expensively, and ironically named retail place called Freeport, which is just ridiculous, and something else. There is something else, of course. So I didn't have much to do with my childhood. Didn't have anything to do, so I just try and spend my childhood chatting up women. I wasn't successful. I have a natural gift, you see. I know what you're saying. He's charming. No, I don't. I have the natural ability to friend zone. I see, you're a little bit confused what I mean here. I'll explain it for you. Friend zone is where you approach a girl, you like her, you find her beautiful, you grow to know her, you spend time looking after her, you spend money on her, you do everything you can for her, and then you say, will you be my girlfriend? And then she says, oh I'm sorry, I think of you too much as a friend. You could have bloody told me that before I serenaded you. What do you want in a relationship? But anyway, I escaped out to Braintree and came to Lincoln. I know you're thinking, out of the frying pan and into the fryer, but I'm here. And luckily, I have got rid of the curse, and I have got a girlfriend who's sitting here. I'm not going to make you stand up, embarrass you. So yeah, but actually, it's all very happy, but it's all a bit false, you see, because I'm on a little bit of a break. It's all very upsetting. You see, GTA came out last week. And for you, those of you who don't know, GTA is a video game. A video game where you have a virtual world and you can live out all your fantasies in this virtual world. You can kill people, go to a brothel house. Brothel house? Just a brothel will do. And basically just be free. And it sort of took over my life for a week. I just don't think I spoke to her for a while. But it got me thinking, actually. It did get me thinking. It got me thinking, what if Lincoln had a GTA based on it? And I was thinking, instead of running over prostitutes, would you run over swans? Oh no, sorry, you can't run over swans because they're on the other side of the railway track and there's trains coming in 15 minutes. Okay, so on the subject of my girlfriend, I'm very self-conscious about my appearance, especially when I know I've got quite a generic face. I've been told I have anyway. For instance, we went to Alton Towers not long ago, and the guy goes, "Oh my God, it's David Tennant." Yeah, it's my sonic screwdriver. I've also been told I look like Greg James, the radio presenter. Who else? Daniel Radcliffe, because I don't know, but oh yeah, and Beyonce. She doesn't dance like that. So anyway, I wanted to be more defined in who I was, and I wanted to stand out from the crowd. So I started going to gym because it's been spoken about before. None of us are really fit. In terms of bulkiness, I wanted to have muscles. So I went to the gym, and it's the most boring experience. I'm sure you'll all agree. You run and stuff, and then. But the worst part is when you go to the weights bench. I'm sure you've all experienced this. It's an area where they've got mirrors, so people that are vain can stare at themselves getting sweaty. And I went over there, and I was already feeling self-conscious with my little 5 kilogram dumbbell. And then this guy looks at me from across the hall, and he sees me, he spots me. It's like a jaguar spotting his prey. And he comes over, and he sits there, and he picks up this 50 kilogram thing, sits next to me, and goes, His veins are pulsating out of his face. And I can just see what he's thinking. And he's thinking, I'm a better man than you. You are just like this puny little thing on this earth. And I'm just like, so upset. But then I accidentally say out loud, yeah, but mate, you can't do this. In case no one knows, this is me pole dancing. Okay, I have been to a Lovett. You have been by far the best crowd of my career. Thank you very much.